So, with the Dallas Wings, Paige Bueckers, as expected, if we're being honest, is not going to be playing her, like, quote unquote, real position. She's not going to be playing the position that she played her last couple of years at UConn. However, I think it could be an interesting one to see because Paige is one of those players that can probably play anywhere. She can probably play anywhere. Like she can fit out, but I think she chooses to fit in, and that's when again it's one of the things that I just it's the out passive Paige, and this could be a little bit of a problem. Obviously, rookie or freshman Paige was playing the point guard position, and freshman Paige killed it. It was a position she maybe, well, arguably she didn't have the most success at point guard. She won National Player of the Year, but didn't have the team success. But she is playing the point guard position almost exclusively from what I've heard in Dallas Wings training camp. And obviously it means I actually think the best lineup that they're going to run when it comes to the Dallas Wings is going to be Dejanay at the 4. Because you want to know what that means. It allows them to run Ty Harris at the 1. And it has Paige and Enrique both playing on the wings in their best positions. And Ty Harris is the best backup point guard in the WNBA. So, like, if I was the Dallas Wings, I would run Dejanay at the 4, and then I would play. I don't even know who at the 5. I really don't. Like, for Dallas, I would assume by the end of it, like, maybe Maisha Hines-Allen at the 5 and go small. But yeah, it'll be an interesting one. But obviously, this Paige Bueckers, I'm making adjustments playing point guard at the WNBA as opposed to college, learning a new offense, being a leader on the court, being the quarterback at the court for an offense, knowing what to call, when to call it. I did some of that in college. I did more of it in high school. But just leaning on the coaching staff for help and questions, communicating with teammates, having a great level of communication on the floor obviously helps a lot, which is very fair. Very fair. It's time they allow her to play and concentrate on her game. Give her some room. So don't ask questions. That is what it seems. But if you guys, obviously, people are looking at this takeaway from first 2 days. She's the point guard. That doesn't mean she won't play off the ball at times. But yeah, like that's the thing where it's like when she's on the floor with Ty Harris, she's playing off the ball. And it's not like, let's be real, it's not like Paige is going to play less than 26 minutes a game. Like 27, 28 minutes a game is going to be probably the norm for Paige, with some games being load managed a little bit. That's going to be the norm for Paige Bueckers. And Ty Harris is by far their best bench player. Like, I don't care about the Alyssa Smith, these Dallas Wings fans. I'm telling you guys, you're gonna figure it out very soon with Alyssa Smith. Like, she is a decent scorer in the post. But watch when she scores in the post, when she is at her best, no one else is touching the ball. When she is scoring in the post, nobody else is touching the ball. She's the worst defender in the WNBA, does not box out, gets in people's way, does not space the floor, can't shoot free throws, but can score in ISO. I really wanted Alyssa Smith to go to the Valkyries. I wanted her to go to a bad team and just cook. But with the Dallas Wings, who are trying to be a good team, no, it's probably not the right pickup there. But when it comes to Paige, I'm just worried. Like, a lot of what she's talking about is, being the kind of orchestrator on the floor. I hope that she looks for hers. I really do, and it's not just passive Paige, because you can be a 1 and still look for yours. As we've seen, Caitlin Clark leading the WNBA in assists and scoring 19.2 points per game. Like, and that's the problem, where it's like, if you look, and it's a problem in all of America. Like, if you see just how peak players are evaluated in the WNBA, they're evaluated calling people true point guards. And Sue Bird said it as well, where it's like, the name true point guard doesn't mean anything. It's like, if you call someone a true point guard, what does that mean? They can't score. And they're like, oh no, a true point guard facilitates an offense. They're like, well, you can, part of that is scoring. In the WNBA, they define true point guards as people that walk the ball down the middle of the court super slowly, and then just pass the ball to the side. Maybe run a pick and roll and pass it to their bigs and just stand there and watch. That is, if you think of everyone who they define as a true point guard in the WNBA, that describes what every single one of them does. Walks the ball down the middle of the floor, doesn't push the tempo, doesn't look to do anything, and passes the ball to their bigs and lets their bigs score. Like, it is something that, by definition, is actually, for me, a knock on a player. And I hope Paige Bueckers plays combo guard. I hope that she looks for hers, because there is a little bit of fear that there's a lot of mouths to feed on that Dallas Wings team, and she could get lost in helping other and in feeding the mouths of other players, in feeding other players rather than feeding herself. Because Paige Bueckers, if she is a good defender, but if she is relegated to defense, dribbling the ball up the floor, and passing the ball to Enrique, if she's relegated to that, then we might be looking at a disappointing rookie season. And again, not a bad rookie season, because you're not going to see a bad season from Paige. Like, Paige is super, is absolutely super, has all the talent and all the ability in the world. You're not going to see a bad rookie season from Paige. There's never going to be a stage in the WNBA where Paige is a bad player, but you want potential stars to fit out rather than fit in. Like, you want a potential star to kind of either wow you or just be like, you look at them and you're like, okay, this is the reason why these teams are winning and losing games. This is the reason why we're watching the Dallas Wings, and not just, oh, she's pretty good, which I have a really bad feeling is what's gonna end up happening with Paige Bueckers, is that she's gonna be relegated this season to, rookie of the year, definitely, unanimous rookie of the year probably, but 12 points. You know what? She might average the 5 assists, 12 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, and a pretty solid defender, and that's just another player. That's just another player, which the reason why, so it's funny when it comes to this, when it comes to people are thinking like I'm a Paige hater on this channel. And I think that there's a fair argument there, because I think that she's a mentality shift away from being the 1A, 1B best guard in the WNBA day one. And it's not even like going away and going full on Caitlin Clark mentality, Mamba mentality, because there's positives and negatives to that. It's just a little bit of a switch. Like, even what she did against Oklahoma last year. She did it once last year, where she just decided, fuck this. I am taking over this game. I don't care. I am winning this game. Nobody else is doing anything. We are struggling as a team. I am winning this first. She did it once last year. Once. And she tried to do it against USC when they lost to USC. And she almost did it. She almost willed them back into the game by herself. And then she took a one pull-up three, missed the pull-up three, and for the rest of the game was scared to shoot the ball. Whereas at least in the Oklahoma game, she had a possession where she literally missed a deep three, missed it, got the rebound, came back out to her, missed another bad shot, and somehow got the offensive rebound on her second miss, and they ended up getting a score out of it. Where it's like, there was only one game last year where I saw Paige Bueckers willing to take a bad shot, because she's not willing to miss bad shots. Like, it's just, I just think that she has the mentality of a glue guy, but the ability of a star, which is frustrating. Not that I think that Paige bad. She's one of the most frustrating players, because it's clear that she could be one of the best players in the WNBA day one, but it's likely she won't be. But anyway, yeah, that's the video. Possible passive Paige sighting in Dallas. See you guys.